one of the previous classes, I introduced a concept that as people know more about you, the resistance trying to push you away and not buy from you actually reduces, mainly because they get to know you more. Now, the thing is, they will eventually get to a point that they will make a decision. Either they will buy or they won't. Today, I will talk about a couple of reasons why they will reject you. The reasons they tell you that they want to reject you, and how you can turn the table and still convince them to buy. When we hear our customers say no to us, oh, I don't think I want to buy it. Don't give up. Now, there are a couple of reasons that they tell you, and we'll first go through these reasons and then after that I'll teach you how you can turn the table around. First, I don't have money. Second, oh, I don't think the function of this thing really fits what I'm looking for. Compare. Wow. Well, I went to another store. They seem to offer better product than this. Think about it. You know what? I can't make the decision right now. Let me take some time to think about it. I'll let you know. It's too expensive. I can't afford it. Last but not least, well, I still can't make a decision right now. How about that? Let me go back, ask my wife, ask my family first, and I'll let you know. One of the previous lessons, we mentioned that if there are still questions that they are unclear of, you are responsible to answer any of these questions, even if they don't know what questions they have to ask, but you have to let them know everything. Now, even after you give them everything, and having answered all the questions, maybe they still will reject you. Why? Now, we all have to accept one truth here, is that maybe they don't think the value of what you're offering to them is really high for them. If something that doesn't truly have a value for them, it only becomes one thing. Expenses. You're just telling them to spend money. And naturally, when people think about money, it's like a really cold thing. There's no emotions. And that's why they try to stay away from buying something that doesn't have a value for them. You're not lost yet. You can still turn the table around and still convince them. Now, you have to make them believe that this is not an expense, but it is a great investment. And I'll give you two examples here. First, number one, going to private school. Well, your daughter is choosing between going to, say, public school A and private school B. Now, everyone knows that a private school is typically more expensive. And now in this case, the public school is actually closer to your home than the private school. And as you visit the private school, you may even ask, so why do I have to pay so much money just to practically, learn similar things like A, B, C, D, E, or 1 + 1 = 2, I can learn similar things, even if I go take my daughter to a public school, right? Oh, well, John, you have to look at the big picture here. Now, our private school offers a comprehensive program for any young kids to develop diverse language backgrounds. And what that means is, not only do we teach them English, but we also teach them like multiple popular English languages like French, Spanish, Chinese, or whatever. We have lots of language teachers, and they are actually native speakers from different parts of the world, that if your kids can learn languages from these native teachers, and the fact that they are young, they will be able to speak multiple languages even before they get to the middle school or the universities. That's a huge advantage. And the second thing is, now typically private schools have are mostly have families that are more wealthy, and typically the kids from wealthy families are usually they have more educational backgrounds, and they are more like high class. And because of that, your kids will have the opportunity to stay closer with the more high class folks. And because of that, they will learn to be also more become like a higher class in the society as well. And that is like a side benefit of going to our private school. Now, if you listen to that, then at that time you don't even think that going to a private school is so much of an expense anymore. You'll be thinking of as if you're investing in your daughter's future, to give her an opportunity to live a better life. And everyone is willing to pay lots of money just to have a good investment, a good future. Example number 2. Hey John, this is calling from the stockbroker agency. Now, the US stocks is rising rapidly. Now, you better buy right now. Wow, it's so expensive right now. I have a feeling that it may go down, right? Why do I want to buy right now? Now, you have to understand that chances of US stocks to go up, especially for the big companies in the future, is really high. Now, even if you spend a little bit more money right now to buy, you are pretty much assured that these stocks will keep going up even further in the future. So don't look at it as an expense, but as an investment. And this is exactly why this idea may push your customers to believe to suddenly have the value of your product to go up. Thinking that this is not an expense anymore, but as an investment. And this is exactly why, if you truly believe that your product will create a better life for your customers, it is also your responsibility to make them believe that it is a great investment for them. So, some of these reasons, like, oh, no money, you know what? If you truly think this is a great investment, even if you have to pay more money, you still go into it, you still get it. Oh, another company's product is better. Oh, you know what? Because ours is a better investment. So you can compare our product with another company's product. I think about it, you know what? Great investment, they don't come back the second time. It's only there right now. If you don't grab it now, it'll go away. So don't think about it anymore. It's very expensive. Well, pretty much the same. Money, no money, Well, if you truly believe it is a great investment, it's never too expensive. Last but not least, I need to ask my family first. Well, if you do this amazing investment, you're doing good for your family. That's why, even if you don't ask your family, they will just be happy that you make this amazing decision for them. Now, what happens about functionalities if they say that functionalities of what they're looking for doesn't match you? Now, here's an example. Assuming that you're a salesperson at Best Buy, someone wants to approach you with a question about this latest computer here. Hi, I noticed that you have been looking at this computer. Anything I can help you? What's the speed of this computer? Yeah, this is actually the latest state-of-the-art right now. It's the fastest currently in the market. And then, I kind of want something with like a bigger hard drives. This is the time where you can ask this question. So may I ask, what do you use it for? I use it for like sometimes a little bit of gaming and like homework. Wow, you know what? If you use it for gaming, even sometimes, you know what? It is the perfect computer for you because you need to invest on a computer that has a good, very high speed. Now, in fact, nowadays, people don't even need like a really big hard drive anymore. Instead, they just purchase the space all from the cloud. And for them, it's more essential, especially for gamers, that you need something that has a very high speed. So that's why if I were you, my professional opinion tells me that you would be better off to invest in a faster computer and at the same time put your whatever you want to store on the cloud servers. Now, which one would you like to choose? See, in this case, I try to offer my professional opinion about why it is important, especially for him to have a computer that has a good speed for gaming. And even though the functionalities of what he's looking for may not may not be completely a great match for your product, but by giving him the reason why investing in a fast computer will turn out to be a greater investment for him in the long run, you answer this deficiency on functionalities. If you don't remember anything about this lesson today, just remember this. If people think it is an expense, that's because they think your product doesn't offer the value they want. Instead, turn the table, make them believe that it is a wonderful investment that they shall do. We go through a couple of objections on why they still say no to you. But by telling them that it is an investment, not an expense, that will help you to turn the table around and help them to make their lives better by getting your product. This is David Sin, and thank you for watching David Sin Outlast.